Not a bad little cave that. Ideally I'd like the fire around here somewhere, but I'm not moving it. The fire pit's already there, and you know, I didn't want to get too far around there. The wind is coming in this direction, so I'm going to be plenty protected anyway. I know it's not bug season anymore, but there's still earwigs and all that kind of stuff floating around. Not one of those crawling in any of my crevices in the middle of the night, so I brought a bug net with me, bug tent. Bit more of a ground sheet as well. Not quite sure how this will fit, but as long as it covers me over, I'm not bothered. Not perfect that, but it'll keep the bugs off me. This little stick will help it out. I will put a glove or something over there just to protect the tarp when I come to use it. So in my bed, quite basic. We've got check army bedroll. So this is like a wool blanket with a sheet and then a bivvy on top of it. I have got a little foil mattress just to protect things a little bit, and I've got a sleeping pad, which I'm not going to put up yet just because you know, there is potential for punctures and an ember bursting it. We don't want that, do we? This is proper old school. So inside here we've got a sheet, and then there's a wool blanket, then the bivvy part. It's going to be around 5 or 6 degrees tonight, so hopefully this will be warm enough. Got about an hour's left till sunset. Better get this fire going. So I'm at Candy Corner Bushcraft and Wild Camping Experience. So they have got fire pit areas, so it is okay to have a fire here. You can also buy logs as well, which I do owe Ant for. Brought my little fire making kit with me. So in here I've got a little bit of birch bark, a last resort cotton pad thing with wax on it, more birch bark. Also got a bit of fat wood as well. This is just the resin from a pine tree. Really good fire starter. Out of practice. Got a bit heavy handed to start off with. Just want really fine curls. Little firelighters. Could save all these as well if I wanted to. Actually a good idea to do this on something like your sit pad. Like I said, I'm out of practice. That's locked in there, and I can use the spine of the knife now to shave off the fat wood. And when you've got a nice pile of fat wood, dig out your fire steel. You should be able to just get it to light up. There we go. That's how you would start your fire. Use a little bit of that birch bark as well. Any feather sticks. So much easier now though, you ain't got to rub them together. Or flint and steel. How did they must have just found out by accident how to light fires like that way. Back in caveman times. Joe sent me out with a little gift. It is Christmas after all. We've got rack of lamb and rump steak, I think it is. So while that pan's warming up, I quickly want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring the video today and keeping me fed, really. So if you don't know who Squarespace are, they are the #1 place to go if you want to have a go at building a website all by yourself. So we've been using Squarespace for a few years and we don't know anything about web design or coding. Squarespace makes it really easy. You just have to choose one of their ready-made templates, upload your own photos and text, and within a couple of hours you've got a website. There's loads of different features. Jo uses her website for selling her artwork and paintings, whereas I use mine for promoting my YouTube channel and sending out newsletters. So there's built-in SEO, so I now rank on Google, and you can check the analytics to see where all of your traffic's coming from. So if you fancy having a go at building a website of your own, then click the link in the description below or head over to squarespace.com/Paul Messner. You get a totally free trial, so you've got nothing to lose, and when you're ready to go live you get 10% off your first purchase. So big thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring the channel. Just going to put the rack of lamb straight on the grill. Right, tuck it into the first course. Ooh, yes. That is looking awesome. It's not far off done either. I'm going to call that done. Let that rest for 5 minutes. Feels like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Roll on spring and summer. Done with the grill for a little bit. Right, let's have a look at this. Cut it into little chops, I think. I'm hoping it's a little bit pink inside. Oh, it is. Only a little bit, but oh, look at that. That is so juicy. What do you think? Just 2 chops. Do not fall on the floor. That would be catastrophe. Oh, look at that. That is mouth-watering. I need censoring. Merry Christmas. I've not had lamb for ages. One of my favourites. Joe's not mad on it though, so won't really cook it at home. I'll leave this bit here if anyone wants it. done that. Have a look, shall we? Whoa, that would have been a disaster. Still a little bit pink. Happy with that. There's something about meat cooked over a fire. So much better. Really good. The central heating. More bushcraft, look. We are in. It's actually warmer than I thought it was going to be. That hot water bottle, where is it? Kicking some right heat out. It'll come in handy a little bit later on. Fire's still in, and then leave my Christmas lights on. Weirdly, that flickering helps me sleep. Oh, I'm gonna zip up. Well, need the camera, don't I? Come on. That is a bit bright. Good morning. Can't see. Too bright. Oh, it's just gone 7:45. That was fun. Tough, but fun. This hot water bottle saved my life, I think. A bit of an exaggeration, but it was nice. Got a little bit cold. I started off without the cap. Forgot to get my beanie out of the car, but needed something on my head later on. Standard V formation. I need to earn my cuppa and my breakfast this morning. Just going to use the cotton pad, bit of birch bark, fluff it up a little bit, although it's really cold. It's harder work than I wanted it to be. Still a little bit of warmth in the fire. Gorgeous morning. Smoke is horrible on your eyes. Getting emotional over an egg sandwich. It's amazing how much a cuppa and an egg butty can sort you out. I really enjoyed last night. It was hard work at times, you know, when you're processing firewood and just trying to keep warm. But thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and you know, the more basic setup works perfectly fine. Wasn't any rain forecast, but I could have dropped that front end down, and that one there should we have got some. Little bug net did a fine job as well. You can see why I didn't put my pad out till late on, because there's lots of little bits of ash on the bug net there. But we survived the night. So I'm going to slowly pack away and just chill out. The rest of the morning is just for me, but hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.